Nice to meet you.
Jack, lovely to meet you. Before we get started today, would you like a beverage, water, tea, coffee?
No thanks. Thank you for the offer.
That's alright. So just before we get started on anything too in detail, I'll just give you a rundown about the business, how long I've been here and what we try to provide our clients. So I've been with the company about 5 years now. I'm one of the financial advisors here. And we as a company try to provide a holistic advice. We are able to help in many different facets of wealth creation, whether it's to do with retirement planning, superannuation, investments. We can help with all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's our company and that's what we try to provide our clients. And I'll just get some personal information about you. Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married at the moment, yes.
Yeah, and some children?
Yeah, I've got one child.
Okay, really? Okay, that's nice. And what about hobbies outside of that?
I like to travel a fair bit. I actually just came back from Canada. Unfortunately, COVID sent me back. But look, it is what it is.
That's amazing.
I also enjoy a fair bit of football.
Oh, who do you support?
The Sydney Roosters.
Oh, really? Not my team, but they're definitely playing well this year.
Yeah.
And with Canada, I was just there as well. It's a beautiful country, and I'm so sorry that you had to come back so early.
Yeah, it sucks. Where were you?
I was in Toronto. How about you?
I was in Toronto as well.
Oh, really? Yeah, cold. Hey, a little bit different compared to Australia.
Ridiculous.
And to do with financial planning, have you ever seen financial planners before?
No, I actually haven't. That's why I've come to you today.
Okay, what made you start thinking about this and thinking about the future of your wealth?
My son actually studies financial planning, so it sort of sparked an idea in my head just to see where I'm at, see if I can do anything better. I definitely think there are some things I could do better because, I don't study it, I'm not a professional in it.
Yeah, no, that's really good. It's really good to be proactive about it and have a plan set because, I'll tell everyone that comes in, the earlier you get into it, the easier it makes it for you. And it's, at the end of the day, it's not like a hard process. You don't have to put a lot of money away. You've just got to be consistent, and then compound interest will literally take you the rest of the way. It's just more about being in it for that amount of time rather than trying to pick the right times to buy property or buy shares. You just got to be consistent and just be in the market. But yeah, no, that's really good, and I'm glad to hear that your son studies financial planning as well. It's a great degree, and there's a lot of career opportunities.
Yeah, it sounds fantastic.
Yeah. What do you think a financial advisor should provide to you? What kind of services and traits would you like your financial advisor to have?
I want my advisor ideally to be available when I want them to. I know it's hard to be available after hours, but if I've got an urgent matter, I'd like them to be available then. But other than that, just a good relationship, and I want them to see who I am and see every aspect of what I need to my life.
Yeah, no, that's really good, and that's honestly what we try to provide each and every client. We offer a yearly review meeting as a standard thing where you come back in if you wanted to proceed, where we speak about the last year returns and see if you want to make changes in your growth and defensive assets, just little things like that. And if you want a completely new system, we can help you with that as well. So yeah, we offer the yearly review meeting, and then obviously if you just want ad hoc meetings, then we're fine to do phone calls, Zoom meetings. If you can't get in, we're happy to work around time, even do weekends if you really needed it desperately.
Awesome.
And do you know much about the financial planning process?
Not really, to be honest.
It's about a 6-step process. I'll show you the flow chart here. So essentially, you start at just getting to know each other, and then this isn't even really a fact find, and then that will be the next step. And then after the fact find, it's completely with us. That'll be all that you'll have to do other than signing a few documents. So we'll gather the information about you, your preferences, and then we will go from there. It'll be all on us to get that kind of stuff done. And all of the advice we give is tailored for the individual. It's not on a broad spectrum. So yeah, at the moment, we really just like to get the clients in as an initial consultation to speak to them and just see what their goals are and see what they're trying to achieve, whether it's urgent, whether it's not as urgent, whether they can take their time. We like to find out debt and even things like your work. What do you do for a living?
I'm a software engineer at an IT firm.
Oh really? That's really interesting. That's what I wanted to do when I was younger. That was always a big thing for me. But yeah, that's awesome. And have you been in that industry for most of your career?
Yeah, I've been in that industry for 14 years now.
For 14 years, wow, that's amazing. You must really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not a bad job. Don't have to move around. Just kind of
But no, so yeah, just even little things like that. But we'll work on that later. And the advice we like to give, usually the process to get you a statement of advice, get a statement of advice out to you, can usually take us up to about 6 weeks by the time we chase all the documents. Like we will talk to your super companies, insurance companies, we'll work it all out for you, and we'll do all that stuff behind closed doors. You'll only just have to do a signature here and there. And if you ever have any problems or queries, you're honestly welcome to give us a call at any time, and we'll walk you through what's happening, because it can be quite a daunting procedure. And I know what it's like putting your money in the hands of a complete stranger, even though we are qualified, but it's not always the easiest thing to do. But yeah, we know what we're doing. We've been doing it for a while, and we've had really good reviews. But I will, in the confirmation email I sent you a couple of documents. One was a financial services guide. So in that, I know it's a long document, might be a little bit boring to read, but it has all the information about me personally, our licensee, and our business. And that just goes into detail about what kind of advice we can provide, and just the general ways we go about things. And then I sent you another document called Terms of Engagement. And it's a good read, because it will just tell you like the process and how it works, and outline some of like the basic costs that you might incur going forward.
Yeah.
But I've also printed out an FSG here, a hard copy, just in case you want to take that home, because I know things get lost on the internet and things like that. So I will leave that with you, and that should be all we have to cover for the initial consultation.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
That's all good. Thanks.
Thank you.
See ya.